What time is it?
It's 7:12.
Okay. Sorry, I'm late.
You're there.
You're there.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Okay.
Last
So,
slide.
good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, it's now 7 o'clock. Are we still waiting for someone?
No, sir.
Okay, so let's start the meeting. Mr. Miguel, could you please distribute now the agenda?
Okay, here's the agenda.
Okay, so Mr. Miguel, could you please refresh us what we have already talked about last meeting?
So, the head committee has called for a previous meeting to brainstorm on ideas and to delegate the tasks. So, now, let's start.
So the today's agenda is to hear everyone's reports on the delegate tasks on the previous meeting. We want to hear we would like to hear the what's the status or the progress between those areas uh, assigned to each. So shall we begin?
This meeting shall end at exactly 7:30 on or before. So, Ms. Garfield will be discussing about the progress of the venue. Ms. Balintag will be discussing about the food. Ms. Marsigan will be discussing about the finance. And Mr. Quintinita will be discussing about the logistics. And I am assigned to discuss about the program of activities. Please, Ms. Garfield, please continue.
For our transportation, the bus agency, and I already talked about the transportation that we're using, and we already all agreed that they will accompany us on our trip. And also for the hotel and resort that we are using, I choose the Zeus Hotel that will accommodate us overnight, and it will be a cost from 30,000 as listed by the call center that I talked. So, any suggestion?
Is the 30,000 already included the transpo and the accommodation?
Not yet. It's just the 30,000 for the Zeus Hotel. It separately. Then for the transportation is from 10,000.
In that 30,000, how many people are included?
In the 30,000, we can include the 25 participants, as they already said.
But how many participants do we have?
As of yesterday, we are already having 25 participants, including, not yet including the relatives of those workers.
25 participants. So for the finance, is that okay, or any suggestion will be welcome?
Um, s- Unfortunately, if the Zeus Hotel and the bus transpo will cost 40,000 pesos all in all, and our budget that we have discussed last meeting was 75,000 pesos. I think it won't. Um, we cannot have.
Accommodate.
We cannot accommodate the, and that doesn't include the materials and the food and the other things that we're going to use for that outing.
So it's not totally accepted, but alternate to that, I look up also to the another alternatives that we will use. It's the Waters private resort. They will accompany 25 participants. since we already discussed that 25 participants already signed up. So they're giving us 10% discount for the 25 participants. So if any addition, of course they will. For the waters private resort, the transportation will be accompanied also by 25,000, including the stay there.
The rooms?
Yeah,
since it's a private resort.
Okay.
I think instead of doing it overnight, why can't we just do it at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.?
Are we gonna have the resort for ourselves on that day?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
private
private
resort.
Okay. I'm just asking. I'm sorry.
What if the families of each participants will come? They can't accommodate more than 25.
Uh, in any addition, so for the 25 participants, it's a big place, so they will accompany more than, I think, 75.
Excuse me. From the past analyzation of the accounting department, we can only accommodate 50 persons for that will be joining that outing. If there's any relative of the participants that's going to join, I would like to suggest that for another companion of the employee, I would like to suggest that we have to make them pay for that participant of 500 pesos
500.
or lower.
I think
No.
it's already.
500 is
already
enough.
So I move that Ms. Marsigan's suggestion be approved.
I'll second that.
So all in favor?
Yeah.
Okay, carried.
So, so the venue will be the waters private resort with the bus accompany. They will be giving to us. Okay, noted.
So, Miss Balintab, will you please proceed?
Since our group plan to have our to hire a cook that will range 15,000 to 20,000. That includes 7 dishes, three for meriendas and 4 main dishes. Would that be fine?
25,000 pesos.
Yeah, including the ingredients, the tools they will use. All in all is there. We will not.
Did you ask for discount already?
Yeah, it's already discounted.
See.
15 to 20,000.
Don't you ask for the definite price for that so that we can go to it?
No, since there are no specific food yet, the only specific, since it's an outing, the only specific food is the barbecue. So the 3 main dish and the 3 for meriendas will be
Discuss.
discussed.
What do you think? How many chefs or how many members of that crew will come with us?
Maybe 3.
They can accommodate 25 to 50 persons. If they only three.
Since it's already a big menu. It's on. But I ask if that meals are too much, we can lessen.
I suggest that we add some dishes because it's not just 50 because some employee might add companion because we have the 500 edition, diba? So I think we should add some dish. Could you talk to them?
Yes, I can talk to them.
How about their transportation? Will
They will join us.
so they're included in our payment?
Yes, probably.
So as of today, we're going to have 28 participants, including the crew of the.
Yes. Or if you want, they can cook as early before we leave, and we'll just bring the food they prepare for us, and then maybe we can do the rest, eating like that. If you just want
I think it's not a good idea
Oh,
because
it's not again.
the food will not be that good.
It might spoil.
Yeah.
So we need to really
Cook there.
but since it's in a Laguna, it's near in Laguna.
Okay, so is
You can
there
cook there.
Spoil the food.
any other business about that?
Logistics.
Are there any?
Okay, so let's proceed with the next item.
So, Mr. Quintinita, please proceed for the logistics.
So our department, we we look into the materials like basic hygienic needs for each of the family to be used in the outing, like toothbrush, soap, shampoos, and towels. And then we research or we canvas for the first aid kit also that will be used during the travels, and some medicines for the children if they ever get sick during the ride, motion sickness or whatever. So I think we need a budget for that, like a minimum of 5,000 pesos.
It will be okay if it's going to be 5,000 pesos because it's the basic needs that we're going to use.
So,
That will be noted. Do you ever had a meeting with the program activities committee?
Yes, we did have our meeting already, and since the chairs and the tables will be from the hotel, I think, is it right, Mr. Kapil?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, we're thinking of having a video okay, games, and of course swimming since it's a resort, right? So, can you guys still suggest other activities that we can do on the resort?
Suggestion.
I think okay. You go
Does
first.
it include already the karaoke?
Yeah. No, we're gonna bring it there.
Oh, I see.
So it will be coming from the logistics.
Okay.
It's the logistics that is responsible for the equipments that will be used for the outing.
So as I was saying, can you guys suggest other activities
I think we should take a tour package
around the resort?
around the resort.
It's a private, so
I
I don't
guess
think
we can just go around by ourselves, right?
since it's private, so
Yes.
it's
Okay.
on our own.
So,
So that concludes our meeting. All are finished, right?
Report.
Yes.
So,
Okay, could you please summarize now what we have talked about?
so summarizing our meeting, our first option was we have a bus transportation of 10K and the Zeus Hotel of 30K, including the 25 participants. But because of our budget, we moved our venue to Waters, uh, but it costs 25,000 including the transportation, and it accommodate 25 participants to up to 75 participants. So if our employee will bring other companion, it will cost 500 pesos. And for the food, we hired a private cook. It costs a 15 to 20K including the ingredients. And we have 3 merienda and 4 dishes, but Miss Balintag will still negotiate with them if they can add on the dishes. And Mr. Kenkinita said that toothbrush, shampoo, and soap, first aid, and medicine will also be provided. And it costs 5,000 pesos. And for the program, we have video games, and we have tours. I think we have tours. Yeah. So that's it. So
Okay, how about our next meeting?
Years.
Let's set it. Let's set it next week, Tuesday at the same time, 7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's get
So
it on.
then, thank you everyone for coming. The meeting is
Thank
adjourned.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.